Hey everybody, Thwargle here. Just wanted to give you guys a little walkthrough, show you a little bit of my Tekkit world. I've been working on this world with Tim for, I don't know, a couple, 2-3 weeks. So, I built this house. I was going with a little modern look. See what that looked like. I thought it came out pretty nice. It's all marble. And built a little fancy little pool room. I'm lagging a little bit from the machines, but hopefully it won't be too unbearable to watch. Let's see. Pool room. This little flower here is building us up some dark matter pretty darn quick. All these guys are upgraded. Looking pretty good. Let me turn that off. Nobody wants to see that. Alright. So, this is our pool room, and this is our machine room, and we got a little bit more downstairs, and I'll show you some of that. But this is our bedroom, and we'll run upstairs, and just nothing going on in this room yet. Random spider from time to time. It's a floating sheep. Oh, that's not rendered yet. Solar panels up here. Got some low voltage and medium voltage arrays. That's pulling a ton of power. And just a little spot on the roof to grow. So we'll go down. Let's take a look at the machine room here. So our quarries all pull into the warehouse, which I'll walk over there and show you that in a second. Every ore is pulled in through this wireless pipe into this chest, which is sucked in the macerator. The macerator will shoot it back over to the this is an upgraded furnace. I forget what it's called. Alloy furnace. No, that's an alloy furnace. This is a rotary induction furnace. There you go. So it goes from there, and then it'll pull it from behind and put it into this bottom chest. You'll see from underneath, actually. This wireless signal here, we actually have a automatic build farm for solar panels. So all you have to do is throw in copper, rubber, redstone, refined iron, tin, cobble, glass, and coal dust into here. This will get shot wirelessly. There's a little wireless underneath of this guy. This will get shot over to our automatic crafting farm, which is over that way, which we'll go take a look at that in a little bit. So if you throw all the mats in there, it'll make you solar panels all the way for you and shoot them back into here, and you'll end up, yeah, we got 23 right now just from throwing some material in there. So that's not bad. This is a compressor and an extractor here, just to manually do that. The induction furnace, if you want to do if you want to cook stuff and not have to go through all this whole automated process, you can throw them in this chest, and then it'll queue that up and throw it in from there instead of from the rotary macerator. So this is all pretty automatic. Not too much you have to do. So we'll go ahead and look at in the warehouse. This warehouse was based on Shin's design in his Let's Build a Kingdom. He put this on the docks. And I just really like the look of it as a warehouse, so I stole that. I thought it looked pretty cool. So our sorting facility is in the back. You can see from our quarry, we got a bunch of stuff coming in. It comes through a sorter wirelessly. It'll come through here. This is all the different colors that it'll be sorted into. So anything that comes in, obviously just the junk is the blue stuff. This is coming into here and getting shot back into there, and I'll show you in the basement where this is coming in and being used. Everything else, these are just some silver chests, so just like random junk down the end. Yeah, see, we got some clay and some flint and junk. This guy will be the ores, and then underneath of this, you can't really see it. Oh, there you go. There's a wireless pipe, and this is the ores that are getting sent right into that rotary macerator back in the house. And then just random other stuff, you know, redstone and tungsten and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what all goes where. I think a lot, 2 or 3 of the colors we're not even using. One of them is just coal, one of them is just obsidian, so got a little bit of coal. So we'll go ahead and go back in the house. I'll show you where that cobble is going. We also have a cobble generator underneath this mountain. Just one little 8 cobble thing that's just popping it and sending it our way. So that's those two, everything from the quarry as well as the cobble generator come into this one pipe, get sent down through here. And Tim did pretty much all this wiring. He spent a lot of time doing some research and getting this stuff working really well. So this comes in, and it actually, you look, laggy, is coming up into this wall, up over top of here, and coming back down into here. This is going into the recycler, which gets the scrap. So the scrap, if I flip this down, the scrap will start getting sucked from the recycler into this chest. This chest got a ton of scrap, which is why it was off, because I came in and it was just overflowing. This is going to come into our mass fabricator, which now is full. That is a ton of UU matter. I'll just drop this off. I don't know. Precious gems? Ores and chores? I don't know. That sounds good. Alright. So this is coming into here, and it's getting set to recycle, so that the scrap's getting sucked out and put into this chest. So if this is off, you'll notice this gets full. Well, when it's full, then it decides, oh, I can't fit, comes back down, comes down through here, through this pipe, back in, and gets sucked into this alchemical chest up here, which, if you'll look in the alchemical chest here, we've got the gem of eternal density. So it's compressing all this stuff down all the way back up to red matter. So pretty efficient. If you don't need scrap with this stuff, then it'll go ahead and just start making you some red matter. We decided not to have it go straight into here to get all the materials all the way up to red matter because of this flower out here that's just producing so much. I mean, we have an overabundance of dark matter. I mean, I don't know what we'll ever do with this much dark matter. So we'll take some of that and make it some red matter, maybe get all the red matter armor and tools for both of us, I don't know. But that, I mean, that's just a ton, and all that's doing is just sunlight. So, I mean, we're not doing anything to get all that, it's just purely getting it from sunlight. So, the other thing down here I didn't mention is the power grid coming from the solar panels up there, all coming to this MFSU. Now that mass fabricator that I turned on, this thing is sucking the power terribly. So if we pop him off, we are getting a ton of power from those solar panels. So I mean, this is almost always full. And then it comes in through here and goes through some different conversions for different voltages depending on what it needs to be hooked up to. But eventually it comes down to this guy, and this gets shot off all the way over to our quarries. So this guy right here is frequency 201, and the only one connected to that is the quarry that we have. So we'll go, let me make it daytime. I don't know why it always says home set every time I try to sleep, but that's the \home mod or whatever. Tim messed around. So we'll go out back, we'll just take a look at the quarry. The sorting machine is all powered right off of this 2 solar panels. So that takes hardly any power at all to power that stuff. Let's see, so we'll go over and look at the quarries. We've had several so far, so we've only got 1 running right now. I actually have 2 quarries that we can have running, but we did, that's a world anchor there so that this is running even when we're not on, but it doesn't seem to work correctly. I think if I hit F6, no, I don't know. There's a way you can show what chunks are loaded. I think it might be F9, and if I do that, I think it'll stop recording. But for some reason the world anchor doesn't seem to keep this chunk loaded even when we're off. But you can see, I mean, we got some big old quarries. This one's not too far deep yet, so it's popping it out, and it's getting the power wirelessly, and then it's shooting the material wirelessly back to our warehouse. So I mean, it's really pretty darn efficient. That power is all from that solar panels on our roof, which are not that expensive, taken into account. It's just complex to make. So speaking of which, we got sick and tired of making solar panels, so Tim got the idea, why not automate it? We have automated crafting tables. Let's get it going. What in the world? That was weird. You guys saw that, right? What was that? That was freaky. Alright. We got some induction torches because we do not want to fix any of this crap that's messed up. So, through some induction torches, those are the torches that'll just make the creatures just float away, so that they won't, we won't get any creepers up in here blowing stuff up. So, that one chest on the wall, you put all your junk in that thing, and it'll come into this guy. So this is the first chest that'll get everything off of that wirelessly. So it'll come in through this gold pipe into the sorter. So the filter will filter out into a different path, whatever materials you need. So a bunch of the stuff will come down into this chest, and this is an easy way to figure out what we need. Clearly we need some rubber to make some wires. So that's all this crafting table is doing. It's taking anything out of this chest. When it has the materials, it'll make some wires, and then this pump will suck it right out of there and throw it into this chest. This chest will use those wires and some redstone and refined iron. So this thing is missing copper cables, obviously, because this doesn't have any to send it. So it's pretty much the way this whole thing works. You can go through and look at every component the whole way through. So this guy is also making cables, probably missing rubber. Yeah, missing rubber. This guy is making batteries, and it's probably missing tin and rubber. Yep, so it has a ton of cable, but it needs tin. And also some more redstone would be nice. This guy is machine blocks, and it doesn't have enough refined iron. This is making furnaces. Furni. I think I called it last video. Furni. It's missing some furni. So this needs more cobble. So basically, once we throw all this stuff in, it'll figure out where it needs to go, plop it all through, come all the way down, and say, do I have all the junk to make me a solar panel? Yes or no. Throw it through this chest, and it says, alright, thank you, and shoots off wirelessly back into that the chest on the bottom back there. So, you know, for no work on our part, we get solar panels back, and we can just keep an eye on what we need. Every once in a while, just make a run out here and say, okay, well, clearly we need some rubber, cobble, and some refined iron. And, oh, and some tin, so we can come back in here. Look, there's that weird... What is happening? There's a weird graphic bug. That was very strange. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I got some induction torches up in the front here, keep our front door from blowing up, because a lot of that piping is coming through the bottom here, and we had to keep doing a lot of that piping again. This is just a chicken barn. No reason for it. I just thought it would be cool to make. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we'll see you later.